Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Joe's Bits and Bobs. In today's episode, I want to go over a few things. Primarily, I want to talk about another, a channel idea for another episode for when I do the technology news and reviews. I'm trying to figure out what we should call the episode. Those episodes, as well as I want to talk about the Buffalo Bills, as well as the Buffalo Sabres, and I also want to, and not too much go into depth, but maybe a little bit about the political climate involving immigration. With that, let's get right into this episode, and let's roll that intro. First things first, I was just out starting my walk in this week's episode. I met a neighbor, and he said ever since that they started replacing all the pipes or digging up the pipes here in our street, that he's noticed that he's been having issues with the drain and drainage. I said, yeah, we've noticed that with especially our kitchen sink, where it seems like no matter what we do, the water's not draining. We even put like Drano or something in it, and it keeps backing up. So if anyone who lives in the area who's had their pipes replaced, especially in the streets, they want to get rid of the leaded pipes and replace it. I'm not sure what they're replacing it with, but anything other than lead. Have you any issues with the drainage? Let me know down in the comments down below. And with that little bit out of the way, let's go ahead and let's get into our first talking point. So, as many of you know, I do want to go into technology reviews and news in the news with technology, and I need help finding a good, catchy title. So if you guys have any suggestion of what we should call the series with technology, let me know down in the comments below. In the comment with the most likes, I will consider adding as a title for the episode for technology. Again, I want to get away from politics as much as I can, but if I have to cover it, I will cover it. Yeah, I want to know your thoughts for titles for that. All right, and on to the next. The next subject is those Buffalo Bills. Yeah. As of filming this, they're off to a 3-0 start. Opening night, we came back and beat the Ravens on a gift from Derrick Henry, of course. Couldn't have been a comeback without him giving us that gracious fumble. And us winning the Jets and squeaking by the Dolphins. First 3 games into the season, I do have some worries, particularly pertaining to our defense. Seems like, at least the highlights and stuff, I have been at work, I haven't really been able to watch a game, but it seems like our defense needs some work. I think we're supposed to be getting some players back soon, so hopefully we get that all straightened out when we play the Saints on Sunday. Or hopefully the defense looks better as soon as you watch this episode. With that said, Josh Allen, I mean, he's just doing Josh Allen things, and seems to be okay. So does the offense. They seem to be okay. Just that defense, we have to tighten that up a little bit more. We got to be able to stop them on third downs, and we got to get to the quarterback more often. When we played the Dolphins on last Thursday night, well, we didn't get to Tua. I mean, we got to him, but he was able to, get rid of the ball before we actually sacked him or anything. So, yeah, I have complete confidence that our defense is going to get better. But as of right now, it's up in the air if it will. I mean, at least we're taking the ball over. At least we're forcing fumbles and interceptions and stuff like that. However, you need to also get to the quarterback, be able to sack them. Yeah, I know we got Lamar Jackson, I think, once or twice. I think we got the Fields a couple of times. But, yeah. I don't know. What is your thoughts on how the Buffalo Bills are playing thus far in this season? As well as what is your NFL team? How are they doing? And on to the other pro sports team in the area, the Buffalo Sabres. They just started the preseason this week, and right now they're, well, if the preseason actually counted, it'd be 2-1. So hopefully they can actually do something outside of the preseason this year and actually get to the postseason. It's been about 14 or so years since they've been in the playoffs. I think the last time the Sabres were in the playoffs was in 2012. And I think some of this has to deal with the fact that the Pagulas are, well, they've been focused more on the Buffalo Bills and the Sabres because, I think we really want to get that Super Bowl. But you got to focus on your other team too, because 12 years without or 14 years without a postseason appearance, yeah, it's time. It's time to, buckle in and get right down to business. So, I have high hopes for both teams this year, but I know the Sabres, you have high hopes. I had high hopes when I went to see Jack Eichel the first time. The first game he played, I went to the arena with my brother, and we watched him score his first NHL career goal. That was amazing. But ever since then, it hasn't really been exciting. I mean, we see moments where they can go win like 10 in a row or something like that, and then they decided to go on a 10-game losing streak, and then they lose every other game after that. Yeah. Time for that to change. And hopefully it does. And then to, with that said, guys, I think I rambled on long enough today. Again, down in the comments down below, what should I name the next series for technology? Had the Apple Watch Ultra 3 for a little over a week now, and I'm loving it. I'll do a little review. I'll start that tomorrow before I go to work. As well as, what is your opinion on all this? You know, I mean, yeah. All right. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing. It'll help the channel out greatly, as well as if you want to go one step further, become a channel member. Channel members will be revamped at the beginning of next month, and it'll help the channel out even more. Until next time, thanks for subscribing, and see you in the next episode of Joe's Bits and Bobs.